And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Round the pass to Fox. Mobley against Tatum. Pass to White. Clock at 4. Back from outside. And Okoro pulls it down. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them, Greg.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
On the floor for Boston, the small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. De'Aaron Fox out there with White. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Tatum. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Tatum against Mobley. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Pure skill and agility of Tatum on full display. To be able to beat the foul and still get his bucket.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Evan Mobley.
I like that second one. Light, stop, phone. OJ Light. I'm not black, I'm OJ.
Shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Okay.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates is a big part of
the neighborhood. That's your mother.
Boy, was he something else against Dallas. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Same building today is at $25 million. Guess how I'm feeling, Dumbo.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. Stan, for coaches who are on the hot seat, how in the world do they stay focused?
Well, Kevin, I think, look, most coaches have very thick skins. You're going to get criticized every day. You have to know that when you get into the profession, and you just got to stay focused on the things you can control. And my brother always used to tell me, don't worry about criticism from people you wouldn't take advice from.
That's pretty good advice in itself.
It is.
Now here's Tatum, coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia. For the screen on Barnes. And there's the bucket from Tatum. Tatum's got his third bucket of the night. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. They trail by 1. Here's Allen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Such a force as Allen goes to the line. A real throwback. Jarrett is a center who primarily operates near the hoop.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Allen.
And Allen impacts the game on all levels. This kid has what it takes.
Jerome, he's checked in for Cleveland. Santi Aldama's checked in for Boston.
We got this.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
And the shot is good.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now, here's Garland. His last outing, he had 24 points. Here's Brown. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Mitchell wide open. The offensive rebound, Allen. And a missed layup.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And a deep three from Fox. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Fox has got 5 now.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far. Inside. Tatum against Barnes. Brown inside. His last outing, he had 24 points. Over Mitchell. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Cavaliers trail by 5.
Lonely is when you shimmer.
Garland with it. And the shot goes down.
Down.
He's got 6.
Pretty bucket. Garland
What the
knows
hell
he's going to
is
take
inside
contact,
this
but does not back down.
And you'll always be there for me.
Tatum looking around. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. He knows how much Jason Tatum can impact the game. Coach told me Tatum has improved the way he reads the game, how he responds to a defense. He's faster. That means we have to be crisp with how we rotate and send a double. Not a lot of wiggle room on the floor when Tatum is processing information. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Luke Cornett is checked in for Tatum. And here's a look at some numbers for De'Aaron Fox. Now Garland. 6 points for him. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mitchell's got 5.
Well, look, he's struggled so far, but maybe that basket is all he needs to get going.
A pass to Fox. Out to the right wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. And Cornett gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 7.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Mitchell outside. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Boston leading by 4. Pass to Aldama. Brown outside. To answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Here's Mitchell. And it's Fox with the rebound.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Barnes outside. Pass to Jerome. And Garland has it in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. The shot, no good. White with the defensive effort. Here's Cornett to the right side. Brown inside, guarded by Garland. The second chance effort. And it's Brown missing.
And his shot just hasn't been there in this one. Luckily, his team has been able to make up the difference.
And slam dunk by Allen.
And you can see Allen's eyes light up when he saw the opportunity for that alley-oop and finishing it off in style.
Well, Coach, Boston has been so close to that 18th NBA championship banner, finally able to win the title last season.
Yeah, they've been to the conference finals 6 times in the last 8 years. Lost in the 2022 finals. They got over the top with 2 additions. Drew Holiday and Kristaps Porzingis. Those guys really helped.
Now Mitchell, after the missed 3 from Derek White. Here's Barnes. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
And now, please welcome to the court, the Powerhouse Dance Team.
Some changes here for the Celtics. Hauser's checked in, and it's Jason Tatum in for White. So it's Boston now. Here's Tatum, 11 points in the game. Unloads. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, with his dribble moves, Tatum will get where he needs to go, and he's an outstanding finisher.
Wade sets the pick for Garland. Trains the three-pointer. Garland's got 9.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Pass to Tatum.
Well, this is the kind of pressure Tatum puts on defenses. He forces them to compromise with the foul.
The Celtics shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
He misses the free throw.
Well, there's no question that Tatum is one of the best scorers in the game today. And because he was so good at such a young age, it's easy to forget how young he still is.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
And it's the attention to detail that sets Tatum apart from most players in our league.
Garland looking it over. Six to shoot. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. What a performance for Jayson Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, you can bet their coach is encouraging them to keep up the extra effort. It's more than paying off.
So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against Dallas. Barnes out there with Evan Mobley. Then it's Sam Merrill. And it's Tyson in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Count that one for Mobley.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now here's Tatum. He's defended by Merrill. Tatum gets it inside.
Well, look, you're talking about one of the more dynamic scorers in this league. Jayson Tatum putting on a show.
Here's Mobley, and the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And he sinks the second. Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
Here's Aldama. Still yet to score. The Celtics working the ball around now. 5 to shoot. Hauser ferries the long-range jumper.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Here's Tyson, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Hauser the pass to Tatum, and the layup's good off the glass. And it's a 6-point Celtic lead.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Mobley is screened. Driving inside. And another miss by Cleveland. Celtics leading by 6. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Merrill after the basket by Boston. Pass to Jerome. Will it go? Barnes can't get it to go. The Celtics have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Christie kicks to Cornette. Here's Hauser. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. to the middle. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Outside Tatum. And he converts the layup. Tatum's got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Mobley. He's got 9. The shot no good. Tyson. Aldama with the ball. To the paint. Here's Cornette. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Here's Christie. Scoreless thus far. Outside Tatum. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's Jerome. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Mobley is screened. Barnes can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Hauser. Shoots the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Hauser's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Celtics.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. Well shot.
Okoro's checked in for Cleveland. Garland comes in for Jerome. The Celtics making a switch here. And here is Garland. 9 points in the game so far. Mobley sets the pick for Barnes. No good on the 3. And here's Boston. They're on a 14-6 run. A pass to Fox. Here's Christie. Tatum with it. Add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Yeah, the closer Tatum gets, the easier it is for him. His touch is just so good.
Garland finds Merrill. Cleveland moving the ball around. Mobley outside. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing. Merrill gets the bucket.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Fox passes to Aldama. Tatum on the wing. 22 points for him. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Outside Garland. Pass to Okoro. Wants to get it to Gafford and does. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Here's Christie. Nothing on the board. Here's Tatum. Tatum with another miss. Cleveland's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance.
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. Now here's Tatum. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot. Shoots over Okoro, and there's the bucket from Tatum. Tatum's got 10 points in the quarter.
Allowing the play to develop naturally. Terrific patience by Tatum in the screen and roll.
Pass to Mobley. Back to Merrill. Barnes kicks to Garland. Over Fox. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with a win.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. A different look now for Cleveland. Okeke comes in for Evan Mobley. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Sam Merrill. The Celtics also changing it up. Brownie's checked in for Santi Aldama. And it's White in for Christie. Mitchell passes to Okeke. Mitchell outside. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Celtics leading by 12. Tatum dishes to Fox. Back to Tatum. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Tatum's got 27 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Now, here's Mitchell. 8 points for him. And just miss after miss right now.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Isaac Okoro. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier. But I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Jerome is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
a talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team.
Now, here's Garland. 9 points in the game so far. Okoro kicks to Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Puts up a three. Again, Mitchell missing.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Back to Tatum. They get the rebound. Gafford finds Brown. Here's Fox. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 14 points for De'Aaron Fox.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys.
All right, fans, it's dance band time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. You're off beat. Let's see it. Keep on dancing.
A different look now for Cleveland. Jared Allen's checked in for Barnes. And Evan Mobley subbed in for Ty Jerome. The Celtics also with a sub. Hauser's checked in.
She's got what it takes to do love.
Celtics on D. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Count that one for Mobley.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Fox passes to Gafford. A pass to Fox. Now Gafford. Brown outside. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's Okoro. He's guarded closely. Mobley a screen on Fox. Garland. Now here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Strong finish by Mobley. He is a load to handle.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Now, here's Fox. He had 10 points in the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Now, here's Gafford. Brown outside. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Mitchell. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at Boston, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far. And they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, there's the Cavaliers, a couple spots below.
And, you know, for the Celtics, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
G.A., you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside Garland. Okoro kicks to Mobley. Allen at the screen for Mobley. To the inside. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. And here's what Cleveland's schedule is looking like. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Detroit Pistons. And then on Friday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards.
And for that Raptors game, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team. Man, he's just pulled a Harry Houdini in this quarter. He's completely disappeared.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's Fox. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Mobley throws it down.
They went up and pulled it down. Mobley soaring.
Now Fox. 16 points for him. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. First trip to the line for him here.
De'Aaron Fox at the line for 2.
They throw good, Fox. Fox hits them both.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Near the three-point line, it's got it. Oh!
Amazing. Perfect timing there.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And so it's Boston going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early. And so good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
With All-Star Weekend around the corner, let's see who's looking to bring down the rims at the dunk contest this year.
We've been talking about this contest since the season began. I don't want to talk anymore. I just want to get to it.
But the selection process builds anticipation, Shaq. You know all good entertainment needs drama.
La 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 la. I don't want to talk no more.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Celtics.
One big reason they're up, they're controlling the glass, both boxing out and crashing in.
Yeah, you could tell rebounding was a point of emphasis for them coming into this game.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's foul. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. White is out there with Fox. And it's Gafford in at center. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again. And then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
And the second free throw, good.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10" wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height.
And he makes all 3. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Pass to White. Back to Fox. Clock at 6. Tatum with a screen on Garland. Here's Fox. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Shot is good off the back rim and in. That's 29 points for Jason Tatum.
Well, when it comes to his jump shooting, Tatum is extremely efficient in catch-and-shoot situations.
Okoro with it. Brown's there. Allen with the screen for Garland. Wound up there for Allen. Gafford with the steal. Brown the pass to Gafford. The kick out to Brown. And here's Tatum for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now a 12-point Celtic lead.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game. And he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Okoro with it. No scoring in this one. Cleveland moving the ball around. And it's Mitchell missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Gafford. Outside, White. Here's Brown. Looking to get back on track here. And it's sent back by Allen. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Tatum with a screen on Mitchell. 3 on the clock. And it's White missing.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Celtics leading by 12. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Tatum against Mitchell. Great job by Tatum in close.
Yeah, there's that added strength of Tatum really helping him down low.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. To the middle. Okoro with it. Now guarded by Fox.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
They get it back. The shot's good from Gafford. And the Celtics lead by 16.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers Youth Dance Team.
For De'Aaron Fox. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's getting around 16 points a game, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Brown finds Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. The 3 from Tatum. Bangs home the trifecta. Tatum's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Pass to Okoro. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's White missing. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond Green, says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
You got the 1-2 punch, as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. DA thanks. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. It's a 13-point game. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. The 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. White, good.
Well, there's an example of Brown's ability to see the floor. Nice pass right there.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Outside Garland. Back to Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing. Celtics leading by 15. Here's Brown. Here's Gafford. The kick out to Fox. And here is Gafford. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Tatum, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jared Allen.
Yeah, from the moment he entered the league, Tatum's shown so many different moves. A polished offensive force.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
And the Celtics making a change here. Aldama's checked in. And so Tatum nails them both. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Pass to Mitchell. To the wing right side. Okoro passes to Mobley. Garland with it. 6 on the shot clock. Mobley is screened. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 17 now.
And Garland is doing whatever he wants on offense, looking absolutely dominant.
Here's Fox. 18 points for him. Offered a screen on Garland. Down low. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Jared Allen.
And Fox can just explode out of the pick and roll to get to his spot.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line. Only 71% as a shooter.
Free throw, no good for Gafford. I've heard some talk about this idea, Stan. What do you think about adding a one-on-one tournament to the All-Star Weekend?
Wow, Kevin, I love that idea. And if you could get the better players to play, I think there would be some serious interest in that from fans and some great competition among the players.
We see it every night in the NBA. That's what we all crave for, right? We want to see the biggest names against each other.
Yeah, every night we want to see the best players one-on-one against the other great players in the league.
And that one falls for Tatum. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Jerome comes in for Isaac Okoro.
I think the only team we haven't played is the Knicks and the Spurs.
He doesn't get the second one. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Here's Jerome. He has yet to score. Mitchell outside. And Boston with the rebound. Aldama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Tatum. Now Aldama. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And there's the bucket from Tatum. Tatum's got 43 points.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
On their way to the floor, it's your Andrew Huston. On the court, it's your Huston. And what's that hearing? Who won the Kingston? You know what to do. Make some noise.
Check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Jared Allen. He's been dominant over the last month. 4th in rebounding. And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. Now, here's Garland. He's got 17. Such a wide-open look. Barnes has got 5 points so far.
A superb pass from Garland. He's all for setting up his teammates.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 18. Garland with the rebound. Garland's got 4 rebounds in this game. Allen, a screen on Tatum. Offensive rebound, and it's Allen slamming it down.
And that's what happens when you get after it on the glass. Allen grinding it out and creating that second chance opportunity for himself.
Inside, stolen by Allen. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes stacking it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
And now, please welcome to the court, the Powerhouse Dance Team.
With a break in the action, let's now bring up the 2K leaderboard and look at the league's top scorers over the past 10 games. Second is Jason Tatum.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
And so it's Boston with it. Celtics passing it around. Screen by Gafford. Fox from outside. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And it's Mitchell missing.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Tatum dishes to Fox. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
And that's where De'Aaron Fox thrives. He wants to get inside and finish at the rim.
Hey, yo, right here.
Gafford against Allen. Shoots over Gafford. Allen's shot is off.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Celtics substitution. Luke Cornett, Sam Hauser.
Here's Aldama. Here's Fox. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Here's Garland, picks one up.
And for a player of his size, Fox not afraid to take some contact to get to the line. He'll do it every chance he gets.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Fox hits them both. Garland with it. 17 points in the game. Pass to Jerome. Mitchell looking it over. Floats one up, and it's blocked by Brown.
Great positioning and timing by Brown, using his athleticism to come away with the rejection.
Fox against Garland, and stolen by Barnes. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now, here's Fox. 22 points for him. Here's Brown. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Mitchell. He's got 16. Pass to Allen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And a moment now to see some numbers for Garland. He's getting around 16 points a game, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
Yeah, and make no mistake, we're watching a special guy here, and his numbers only tell a fraction of the story.
The first one falls, and Cleveland making a change here. Tyson's checked in. Christie's checked in for the Celtics. And Allen drops them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
1:41 left to play here in the third. Pass to Cornette. Here's Aldama.
Tricky move by Brown inside, making sure he gets the whistle and completes his motion.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
Free throw good from Brown.
And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability. He's a pure scorer who can also guard the opposing best wing. There aren't a lot of guys like Brown in the league.
Sam Merrill, he's checked in for Cleveland. So he gets them both. The Cavaliers trail by 20. 1:22 left in the third quarter. There's Garland. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And how about the soft touch by Garland with the nice floater up over the top of the defense.
And here is Brown. He has 6. And the basket by Hauser.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now here's Barnes. He has 7. Pass to Garland. Rebound by the Celtics. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Hauser the pass to Christie. Down low. Shoots off the step back. And that one is off.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively.
They've
been able to find points as a team, even without his contributions.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Barnes sets a screen for Garland. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Pass to Aldama. Fires for three. It's not going to go for him. What a performance from Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston.
Don't worry,
he delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We come back right after this.
Don't worry, be happy. You're gonna place to lay your head. Somebody came and took your bed. Don't worry. Be happy. The landlord said your rent is late.
This game to become competitive.
Might have to litigate. Don't worry.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston.
Look at me, I'm happy.
21-point lead, the biggest in the game. They've got Darius Garland. Barnes out there with the Coral. And it's Tyson in at the 4. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Pass to Aldama. 6 to shoot. Christie can't make it. Well, Cleveland shooting 43% for the game. Into the lane.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Celtics leading by 19.
Got no style.
Here's Tatum. It's good. Tatum's got 45 points.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Christie against Garland. And it's blocked.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Offensive rebound. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up.
9 minutes till a song. Let's go. It's going to be a banger.
And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Here's Jerome. Pass to Garland. Here's Tyson. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Boston leading by 21. A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Tatum a screen. Aldama trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. From 13, Garland with the bucket. 21 points for Darius Garland.
And I like seeing Garland use that mid-range area. He is so effective, and it puts so much pressure on the defense.
Now here's Tatum. And it's Tyson with the rebound. To the middle. Wants to get it to Barnes and does.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Pass to Tatum. And he uses the glass on the layup. Tatum's got 4 this quarter.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Outside Garland. No good from outside. Celtics leading by 19 points. Here's Tatum. Plays it up and banks it in. Tatum's got 49 points in the game.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now, here's Okoro. Up top, Garland. Defended by Christie. Garland, no good. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Tatum. And another one that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Okoro. To the inside. Here's Garland. It's hauled in by Cornette. Cornette's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Outside Garland. Barnes sets a screen for Garland. Nails the wide open jump shot. Garland's got 23.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Christie. Pass to Hauser. That 3 off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Now here's Tatum. Here's Aldama. And the NBA coach has made sure franchises can't sell their future via draft picks in a trade. What do you think of that?
I think it was probably a good idea because, you know, all of us, coaches, maybe even more than GMs, but organizations get to a point that you want to win so badly in the present that you're willing to just sacrifice the future, and that can lead to some very bad teams down the road, and the NBA doesn't want that.
Yeah, and we've seen that. You're right, a lot of examples. So it's the Celtics now, after Darius Garland missing on that last 3-pointer. Pass to Hauser. Deep. The shot that time, not on target. Cavaliers are gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Jerome. Cleveland moving the ball around. Garland, no good.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Here's Christie.
Blue phone.
And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. Garland's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Jerome. The kick out to Barnes. Good on the triple. Barnes has got 12 points in just the second half.
He's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
Tatum passes to Aldama. Pass to Hauser. To the left side wing. Now Aldama. Here's Cornette. Barnes grabs the miss. Here's Tyson. Offended by Aldama. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Oh, big finish. These kinds of buckets really help his confidence.
And a new group in for the Celtics.
At the line for one, Darius Garland.
Garland, no good on the free throw.
So good at getting his team involved. Garland has become a difference maker.
You saw me standing alone.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Pass to Allen. And here is Mobley.
Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars.
Loads it up there for Mobley. And stolen by Tatum.
Here's
Fox. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Mitchell against Brown. Outside Garland. Here's Mobley. Rebounded by the Celtics. Gafford's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Tatum. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Arthur. We're going to Tahiti, Arthur.
Rebounded by Gafford.
Going to Tahiti, Arthur.
Gafford's.
Dutch. I don't like this plan.
Back to
Arthur, you gotta trust the process.
Misses the 3.
Well,
I'm gone half mad, Arthur.
But despite his struggles,
but I trust in you. I have faith in me, boy.
Mitchell outside. Lets the 3 fly. Cranes it.
Arthur Board.
Mitchell's got 9 points here in the second half.
What a bomb from Mitchell, showing off his range there.
Tatum passes to White. Brown outside. The rebound by Mitchell. The Cavaliers trail by 16.
Arthur Morgan.
With the drive, Mobley wide open. Offline with his 3. The Celtics shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Outside, White. Pass to Tatum. Brown with the screen on Allen. Now, here's Gafford. Covered by Mobley. 4 on the clock. And here's Tatum for 3. And Okoro pulls it down. Okoro's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Garland with it. Mitchell outside. No good on the triple.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Tatum kicks to Fox. Pass to Brown. Outside Tatum. Trying to get something going. And another one falls. Amazing.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Mobley outside. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. And it's denied by Fox. Brown the pass to Tatum. Stan, you always emphasize defense. What do you make of the offensive surge in the NBA today?
Well, Kevin, look, the skill level is the best it's ever been. Shooting range is incredible, which makes defenses have to defend more and more of the court. Rules and officiating favor the offense. It's never been harder to defend in the NBA.
It sure looks that way. You're right. That one is off. And it's a completely new group for Cleveland.
That's right. And goes one line. And the stars and you.
Good on the second free throw. And here are the Cavaliers now.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating
story of the guy who sang this song is quite sad.
Was one
he
that never really
died in World War II.
Dominant performance. Can you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game?
Yeah, there was a sense
terrible way.
And man, they just pretty much blew them
blown up
of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so now on the year,
by a bomb.
35 wins to their credit.
And they will walk out of here.
He wasn't a soldier.
Really good about themselves today, guys.
He was a casualty of the war.
Conference foe.
I think the bombing of London.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jason Tatum.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely
no
answers for him tonight.
Here's Jerome. Aldama with the rebound. 3 seconds separate the shot clock in game. Outside Tatum.
I'll tell you, not many players are better at forcing a defender to foul than Tatum.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That now. It's just a distant memory.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Tatum nails them both. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says that they break an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. We're
Now we made all of our trades we want to make.
Oh, say does that star-spangled
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the end. Well, Doris, we got a clash at the 5 spot here tonight. Can't wait to see these centers go at it.
BA, there was once a point in history where we were talking about is the 5-man phased out of the game, and all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Al Horford out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Dante Exum. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Marshall in at the 3.
Fragments of Time is the
Now
last
here's Brown.
Daft Punk song.
Outside Tatum.
It's a good one, though.
Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Marshall passes to Lively. Here's Irving. He's covered by Fox. And the shot's good by Irving.
Irving, an elusive scorer, so adept at finding space inside.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Joe Mazzulla.
We spoke about Kyrie Irving and what the most challenging thing about defending him is, and he told me, quote, just how creative he is when he's handling the ball. We want to keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, even if it means sending double teams occasionally. We'll see if this game plan works out for them, guys. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Horford against Tatum. Pass to Exum. 6 on the shot clock. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Here's Fox. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by. Counted. 1 for 1 to start the game.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Irving, the pass to Lively. Pass to Marshall. 6 to shoot. Irving, a screen on White. Beyond the arc. Rebound Boston.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the top.
Oh, throw it down!
Can you say elevation?
Oh, my goodness. Jason Tatum, you've got to be kidding me. How pretty was that?
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. With this pause, let's update you on the best rebounding teams in the NBA over the previous 10 games. Boston in second.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Irving with it. An important score for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Fox. Over Irving. Another one falls for Boston.
The quickness of Fox is something else. He pulls up on the spot, and the defense just can't stay with him.
Tatum against Irving. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. These are his first free throws of the game.
Shooting for Dallas, Kyrie Irving, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And, of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
BA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Now Fox, you know his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Gafford with a screen on Irving to the paint.
Where are you now? Where are you now that I need you?
And finished off by Gafford as he lays it in.
Didn't leave ya.
Use his size to finish.
I was beside, so where are you now that I need ya?
Banks in the layup.
Irving's got 8.
Boston leading by 3. Fox surveying the D. Pass to Tatum. Lets the 3 fly.
Where are you now?
Coming off that win against the Sixers.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it. Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Outside, Brown. for three. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Gafford. So a moment now to see the story for De'Aaron Fox.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
Here's Irving in the game against Philadelphia. Very impressive. Pass to Exum. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 5 rebounds in the game. Now here's Tatum from deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Tatum's got his second basket of the game.
The rise and fire by Jason Tatum, ready to catch it and score it immediately.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
I remember when this song came out, it was like, whoa. Skrillex can do something besides dubstep? And it's like, no, it's being featured with fucking Diplo. This whole album is really good. It made me appreciate Skrillex in a whole new light, honestly. Not that I hated Skrillex. I always liked Skrillex. Bangarang, Scary Monsters and Sprites is a banger.
It's February. Let's see how things look out west. If you look at the Mavericks, here around the midway point, they've proven to be a top 3 team in their conference.
Checking out Dallas, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed. Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Pass to Lively. Tatum against Horford. And he's going for the oop here. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Well, Mr. Lively might be the best catch and finisher in the alley-oop situation. That's a dunk, folks.
White for 3. Lively grabs a miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Exum passes to Irving. Screen by Lively. From behind the arc. Pass to Marshall. Outside Irving. There's the 3. That shot off. Celtics lead by 3. You know, it's easy to focus on Jason Tatum scoring. But Doris, he's excellent in a number of areas.
Brian, he's a high-level rebounder. He now knows how to keep his teammates involved. He's competitive on the defensive end and willing to absorb a big-time assignment. He has got a complete game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's Irving. 11 points in the game. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Irving's got 14.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Here's the pick. White for 3. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. Mavericks trail by 3. Shot from 12. Again, the Mavericks good
Dance
for 2 more.
Caprice.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving, one of the
This
outstanding
is America.
mid-range shooters. This guy
Tell me,
legit
just look at
3-level.
And here's Fox. Gafford passes to Brown. White looking it over. Outside, Brown. Can't connect from short range.
That's from that area.
Dallas is gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life.
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Here's Marshall. He also had a big impact in that win against the 76ers. Lively passes to Irving.
I also remember when this music video came out. Holy fucking shit. I love Childish Gambino. Donald Glover, you a madman.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Irving, following the bucket by Boston.
I have Because the Internet on vinyl. It's one of my favorite records.
Out of bounds, it'll be Celtics ball.
On the bands.
Big men putting up the big points over the last 10 games. Number 1, Jason Tatum.
And you see why they keep going to him. He's a big man with a polished offensive repertoire, playing to his strengths and being efficient as a result.
And Dallas making a change here. Martin, he's checked in for Lively. Washington comes in for Horford. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Exum. And Williams is subbed in for Irving. Now here's Brown. He's got 5. Pass to Cornette. Back to Brown. Picked by Aldama. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Cornette. And the layup falls. And the Celtics lead by 7.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Martin outside. The 3 is up. Balled in by Brown.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Second chance shot. Here's the 3. And the basket by Aldama.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Mavs. Martin outside. Looking to end the run. Sends it home from 3-point land.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Nice shot by Christie.
Yeah, their aggressive approach on the offensive glass has created second chance opportunities.
Mavericks trail by 9. Martin outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, we saw some movement at the trade deadline for us, and now teams have to integrate new players doing this.
Brian, this is always such a fascinating dynamic to me because contending teams usually make trades because they feel like they're one small piece away. But inevitably, you have messed with the innate chemistry built over the course of the early part of the season. Now you've got to get the newcomers up to speed in terms of your vernacular, what your rotations are, and how quickly can they get acclimated to the wants and desires of their teammates. I love this process.
And he knocks down the first one. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. And Dallas with a change here, too. Horford's checked in. No good on the second free throw. Boston leading by 8. Pass to Hauser. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. Tatum against Washington. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. P.J. Washington picks one up.
God's plan by Drake. Fuck Drake.
His commitment in the offseason.
I'd rather listen to Britney Spears.
We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
Like, Jesus Christ, Drake? I mean, listen to Drake.
Was good.
Why is Drake in my recommended? Spotify.
Good on both. 1:19 left in the first quarter here. Dinwiddie outside. And a miss there on the triple. Boston on offense. They're on a 13-4 run. Christie passes it to Tatum. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
And we know it's still early, but they're getting destroyed on the boards.
Mavericks trail by 12. Dinwiddie with it. Coming off a 16-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Now Tatum.
I must confess, it's killing me.
Pass to Aldama.
I must admit, I still believe.
Tatum against Martin. Here's Hauser. Out left to the wing. Puts it up from 17. Christie's shot is off.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Here's Tatum. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
I told you I'd rather listen to Britney Spears, man.
No good with a jumper from the wing. And so it's Boston with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. We'll be right back with you shortly. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
They started this one on a mission to own their offensive rebounds, outworking the defense to win back the ball and get second chance shots.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Williams. Then there's P.J. Washington. Then there's Caleb Martin. And it's Horford in at the 5. Now here's Tatum. Ooh, rocket finish from Tatum.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And here is Williams. Horford outside. Here's Dinwiddie. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Dinwiddie's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, Dinwiddie is a very capable mid-range scorer. You love to see him find his rhythm.
Washington against Tatum. Look at Tatum using his length.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Dinwiddie outside. And he drives in. That shot missing. Excellent D there from Aldama.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. The field for the three-point contest is just about set. And no matter what the final list looks like, it's going to be an incredible competition.
It just always is. The winner gets to stake claim as best shooter in the world. And that's a title lots of guys in this league really want.
And you look at Irving, he's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe. Especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
The voting is just about over. We'll keep you updated. This is just a tremendous list.
And each year that passes by, it becomes more and more difficult to pick a field. So many talented shooters in the NBA right now.
And here are the Mavericks now, following the bucket by Boston.
Hey, I don't want to skip Phil Collins.
Again, the miss by Dinwiddie. Celtics lead by 13.
Hey, Spotify, fuck you.
Down low. Stolen.
I ain't trying to skip Phil.
Now here's
I can
Williams.
feel it coming in the air tonight.
No made baskets yet.
It's almost payday.
Williams with the screen. The three, Dinwiddie. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie does such a good job of understanding what the defense is going to give him. How about that pick and roll play? That's nice.
Here's Christie. Pass to Cornette. Here's Hauser. Cornette passes to Christie. Here's Hauser. Buries it from 3. And the Celtics lead by 13.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, let's look back over the last 10 games now and see which teams were topping the charts in three-point shooting. Second, the Mavericks.
You know, they've certainly been knocking down threes at a high rate. You can just see their confidence growing.
Mavericks trail by 13. Washington with the ball. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game.
Celtics foul. Sam Hauser. First personal foul. First team foul.
I've seen your face before, my friend. 3 minutes
played now in the second quarter.
But I don't know if you know who I am.
Left side Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from outside. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
I know where you've been.
The game plan going in.
It's all been a pack of lies.
Where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road.
In the air tonight.
Intensity and focus.
Oh, Lord.
They lead by their biggest margin of the game.
And I've been waiting
points.
for this moment for all my life. Oh, Lord. I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
Oh, Lord. The veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A.
My
in
life.
years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Will I remember?
No good on the free throw. Gafford, he's checked in for Boston. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Hauser. And Dallas with a change here, too. Powell, he's checked in for Horford.
The last time we ever met. But I know the reason why you keep your silence up. No, you don't fool me.
And he sinks the second.
Mavericks
trail by 16.
It's no stranger to you and me.
Now Dinwiddie. Give him 8.
You feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh, Lord.
The shot. Again, the miss by
Dallas.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
I can feel
Tatum
it.
looking it over. Gafford the screen. Fires it. Tatum can't hit. The Mavericks have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Williams misses. Celtics lead by 16. Here's Christie. Pulls it in. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point land here in the second. To the middle. Here's Martin. Got a hand on it. Tatum against Washington. Pass to Aldama. Fox with the ball. He's off on the layup. Mavericks trail by 16. Washington outside. Powell finds Williams. Here's the floater. Rebound Boston. The last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
They lost the battle of the second units the last time these teams played, and lost the game.
Gafford the screen.
Was born and raised the place where he was born and raised.
And it's good. 2 points. Fox has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Give him 8 points now. Snap the cold streak. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
I'll tell you, that's just great body control, even when he's getting bodied up. Nicely done, Spencer Dinwiddie.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Christie.
Spencer Dinwiddie, one of those players that seems to have improved with every passing season, and his numbers back that up. This guy just keeps getting better.
Now here's Tatum. 22 points for him. And Fox powers it home.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Here's Dinwiddie. 11 points in the game. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Dinwiddie against White. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 17. Washington outside. The 3-ball. They get the rebound. Lively with the bucket.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Outside Tatum. And Tatum slams it in.
Yeah, the handle of Jason Tatum is special, and he has tightened that handle over the course of years.
Gafford against Leipzig. Pass to Irving. Takes a 13-footer. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Irving's got 18.
The buckets, the game is just flowing for Kyrie Irving. Looks easy for him right now.
Fox up top. He's guarded by Irving. And it's in there. Fox has got 6 in the quarter.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Prosper. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Prosper's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Fox, the pass to White. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
When you allow Jason Tatum to build momentum offensively, it can be a scary night.
Dinwiddie passes to Lively. To the inside. And he drops puts it in from the low post. Irving's got 20 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
You see yourself on the screen and you show us your best move. Let's go.
Celtics making a change here. Aldama's checked in. The best thieves in the league. The steals leaders over the last month. The fourth spot held by De'Aaron Fox.
His defensive focus has been superb these last few games, continuously finding ways to strip ball handlers and upset the offense.
White, the pass to Gafford. And here's Brown for three. The Mavericks pull it in. Lively's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Marshall, defended by Brown. Here's Dinwiddie. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
You know, when Spencer Dinwiddie is attacking, he gets these kinds of calls. Simple as that.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And the first one at the line is good.
One thing you have to love about Spencer Dinwiddie is his confidence. Here's a guy who knows he belongs, and he's proving it with his play night after night.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
The shot's good. Gafford's got 6.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Dinwiddie against Fox. And he lobs it up to the rim. And a slam dunk by Lively.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Now here's Fox. 10 points for him. Brown scanning the floor. Rebounded by Marshall.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Dinwiddie passes to Exum. Back to Dinwiddie. The 3. Rebounded by Fox. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Boston. They led by as many as... Oh, my goodness! Jaylen Brown takes one out of the rafters.
Boy, you get a real glimpse of the explosiveness of Jaylen Brown. What a big-time finish.
Doris, it's hard to pick one, but Derek White is in the running for best defensive guard.
It's so true, and what Derek White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots. When we talk about top on-ball defenders, he's also on that list. We want to talk about somebody who can get in the passing lane and be disruptive. He's on that list. Truly do it all. Now, don't you love how Brown just barrels into the teeth of the defense? This is a shifty forward who knows how to get to the rack.
Here's Exum. Again, the miss by Dallas. Celtics lead by 17. Here's White. Brown passes to Gafford. Now Aldama. Shot clock at 5. Here's Fox. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Fox against Dinwiddie. Top of the key. Out to Horford. Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Horford. Fires for 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists tonight.
This is how Al Horford has adjusted to make himself a modern NBA big. In rhythm, off the catch, beautiful.
Now here's Fox. 12 points for him. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Screen by Lively. For 3, Dinwiddie. No luck on that one. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Celtics out in front. They lead by 18. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
You're hard.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah, their defensive effort uninspiring, like Kenny's acting career.
Oh, okay. I'm not even going to go through the films that you in. Stay in your lane, brother. Stay in your lane.
And let's turn our attention now to the Rookie of the Year race.
We know the draft's an inexact science, even with all that prep that goes into it. So congrats to the teams that chose these 5 rookies.
Yeah, we've seen scouting make or break a franchise. Hey, it makes or breaks a studio team. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And now Allie LaForce has an update on Kyrie Irving. What do you have, Allie?
Guys, I was able to catch up with Dallas's head athletic trainer. We do now know that the ankle is twisted. He's trying to walk it off, but we have no further information at this time. Initially, a return to the floor was in question, but now that's been answered with a resounding yes. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Graham.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Derek White out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Now here's Fox. Left side White. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists in the game.
Oh, that is impressive stuff from Derek White. Defender in his grill, no problem.
It's Exum on the wing. He's guarded by White. Back to Irving. The rebound, Celtics. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. And it's Fox penetrating. Count that bucket. Fox has got 4 points in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Jacks up a three. Again, Irving missing.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
It's so hard to guard Fox without fouling him, especially when he's being the aggressor.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
At the line, De'Aaron Fox. At the line for 2 shots.
Free throw's good for Fox.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
He's off on the second. The Mavericks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. On the wing, Irving. And they pick up 2. Irving's got 24.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
Now here's Gafford. He has 6. Pass to Fox. Takes a 3. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got rebound number 8 now.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Here's Marshall. Back to Exum. Horford, a screen on White. Here's Exum. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. White for 3.
Grandmaster.
Again missing.
Grandmaster.
Mavericks trail by 21.
Faster.
Here's Irving. He's got 24. He takes it in, and down it goes. 2 points. He's got 26.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Fox against Irving. Fox outside. And the layup is good off the glass.
And this is Fox at his best, slamming his foot on the gas pedal and scoring with confidence.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. Taking a look at Boston, they are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in.
Well, for the Celtics, there is a lot of talent on this team, and they've delivered. They're having a great season, and it's only left their fans wanting more.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Now here's Exum. No points so far. Pass to Irving. And here's Lively. This one for 3. The rebound, Celtics. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall. And he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit. Here's Exum. The Celtics making their last shot. Dallas, no good that time either.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Obviously, Fox has good on-ball instincts. He finds a wide-open guy and quickly feeds him.
Now here's Horford, averaging around 5 points a game. Irving for 3. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Fox has got 10 points now, just in this quarter. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Mavs. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's White. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 7th assist here tonight.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved, and his field goal percentage is rising.
Now here's Irving. 26 points for him. White with a steal. Inside, here's Brown. It's hauled in by Exum. Dallas has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Pass to Horford to end the run. Sinks it from distance. Horford's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Well, this is just another way that Al Horford can beat you. He has turned himself into a quality 3-point shooter.
Tatum against Horford. Now here's Tatum. The D's right on him. Horford pulls it in. Dallas has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Irving looking around. Pass to Lively. Takes the 3. Boston pulls it in. Outside, Brown. Here's Tatum. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Marshall. Now here's Exum. And he's going for the lob. Tipped. And they're running. Here's Fox. And there it is for him. Fox has got 12 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, excellent work in transition from Fox. Pushing the pace and supporting the fast break.
Irving finds Horford. Back to Irving. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brown's got 11 points.
Oh, that's almost too easy for Jaylen Brown. We see you, sir.
All right, we're gonna end it for today. We got a meeting with our caseworker.